Everyone, my name is Richard and I will be talking to you about my summer internship with the HMC Biomakerspace. First off, I would like to talk about the HMC Biomakerspace and why I decided to work with them. The HMC Biomakerspace is a student-run group that brings project ideas to fruition. They provide the resources and funding to jumpstart ideas, and they bring together like-minded individuals to facilitate collaboration. I decided to work with them because working on projects is an effective way to learn certain skill sets. Furthermore, by working on my own project, I'm able to grow as an independent worker, but I also learn to effectively communicate my progress and ask for help when I am stuck. The experience I obtained was only possible through working with the Biomakerspace. Their mission and vision is to push the boundaries of genetic engineering, as well as provide students with access to bench space and equipment in order for them to conduct their own research and projects. Their mission and vision aligns with me in the sense that I am able to pursue my own projects, and I was able to have a meaningful internship this summer due to their mission of helping students pursue their own projects. Now I'll go into what I've done this summer. My first project was to create an adapter for a labware object that fits onto the deck of an OT2 OpenTron robot. I used Python and OpenSCAD to take in the dimensions of a labware object and generate a custom adapter that fits the dimensions of the deck. My code generates an STL file that can be printed on a 3D printer. My second project was to create a website for the BioFoundry project that the Biomakerspace is working on. The goal of the BioFoundry is to create custom plasmids that labs need in order to facilitate the research in a cheap and efficient manner. The goal of the website I made was to take in order requests from labs. I utilized Flutter to code up the website, which requires the Dart programming language. I've only created a bare-bones structure for the website, and so far there are many areas for the site to improve on. Here we have the main home screen, we have an About Us page, we have a contact page, and we have a request order page. Overall, the lessons I learned from working on these projects is how to design 3D models using Onshape, how to write OpenSCAD with Python in order to generate 3D models and files, and how to use Flutter and the Dart programming language to create a website, how to efficiently work and learn independently, and how to ask for help when I need it. The importance of the adapter is that it can bring labs one step closer to automating their experiments. The adapter will allow for more opportunities to utilize the OT2 OpenTron robot, which automates pipetting in labs, allowing for the possibility of genetic engineering being automated. So what is the future of my work and how will it develop? Well, the code for the adapter can be reviewed and further optimized to make printing more efficient, and we can also open source it to other labs. Hopefully, we can print out many adapters and integrate them into the Biomakerspace lab, along with other labs around the Claremont colleges. The website is also only a bare-bones structure, so in the future, I'm planning to make the user interface better. Finally, I'd like to thank and acknowledge Roya for guiding and supervising me through my internship, Max for printing my STL files and giving me advice on 3D printing, the HMC Biomakerspace for the opportunity to work on a project, and lastly, the Office of Community Engagement for their funding and support. Thank you, everyone.
Hello, welcome to our presentation on Mutters Making a Difference, also called the MAD. My name is Georgia. I'm a sophomore here at Harvey Med.
I'm Yuki. I'm a senior.
I'm Sydney. I'm a sophomore at Harvey Med.
So what is MAD? This is our mission statement. MAD works with the Office of Community Engagement to provide Harvey Med students with an opportunity both to volunteer and participate in socially conscious activities. Our goal as a club is to serve as a connection between students and the outside community, hoping to provide an exchange of ideas and experiences that are crucial to Harvey Med's mission statement. We both have members who work in leadership and members who just come to our events when we organize them so they can further engage in the community.
Cool. One of the events that we did last semester was collaborating with an organization called Habitat for Humanity. This organization basically helps families in the local area to build and improve their current homes. So specifically, we basically spent a day to help a senior living in the local area to paint and improve her house. And you can see some of the pictures, and also they wrote a little blog about it, and it's pretty cool. Another event that we did closer to the end of the year was collaborating with the organization Shoes That Fit. Shoes That Fit is founded in Claremont, and it helps provide children with new athletic shoes. And so Mamad has worked with Shoes That Fit for many years now, and we basically hold annual fundraisers and donation events at around Thanksgiving. And last semester, we provided new holiday shoes and socks for over 30 students in the Upland School Districts.
Last semester, we also worked with Priceless Pets, which was a win-win situation. Priceless Pets is a pet shelter right across the street from Harvey Mudd. And so many students, myself included, went over and helped walk the dogs. And for me, that was how I first got involved with Mamad. I was just on the email chain. So it was a really good way for me to be introduced without too much time commitment, seeing what Mamad was about, and starting to get involved with the community more, which has led me to a bigger involvement with Mamad now. For this semester, looking forward, we have a close-in food drive plans in the working. And we also have volunteering on Amy's Farm, which is a local farm that supplies fresh vegetables to families in need. And we have a blood drive scheduled for March that we're really looking forward to. And we should have more coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jay, and I am a rising sophomore at Harvey Mudd College. I have interned with Lucy's Parsons Lab this summer. Lucy Parsons Lab is a nonprofit charitable Chicago-based collaboration between data scientists and activists. So they primarily work on intersection of digital rights or on the street issue or public affairs. So at the first part of my internship, I helped Lucy's Parsons Lab to collect data from county jails in Chicago. Because the state of Chicago have released some new regulation or laws. So we are trying to find out the effect of these laws by discovering patterns of the percentage of female or male in the jail, or the percentage of each ethnicity groups in the jail, or the bond amounts for their crimes and their crime descriptions. And after that project, I have worked with Lucy Parsons Lab on to seek more information about a project named ShotSpotter Project. So ShotSpotter Project ShotSpotter are devices that implanted randomly in the state of Chicago. They are some sort of acoustic or vibration detectors that can detect gunshot-related sounds. So the city of Chicago trying to implant them in order to, or just want to lower the crime rates, gunshot-related crime rates in Chicago. However, the superintendent have talked about ShotSpotter project during mid-July. He said that the ShotSpotter project, 80% of the alerts come from the ShotSpotter project are false, which means that most of the alerts they got from the ShotSpotter are not gun-related crimes. So we have FOIA'd for information where the ShotSpotter are located and how the ShotSpotter worked to the government, and trying to see if they have the data or information we want. So FOIA is the Freedom of Information Act. Anyone can send a FOIA request to the government trying to request for the data they want. But the government sometimes can reject our request by calling it unduly burdensome if they think it's too much work for them to do. So for the FOIA request we sent it relating to the ShotSpotter, I think they've rejected it by calling it unduly burdensome. But we are trying to fighting back to oh, they rejected, but we also fought back, and then we actually got a response because they didn't follow the Freedom of Information Act. They actually violated the law. And after that, we have there's the University of Chicago have founded a group or a lab called Crime Lab. So the Crime Lab works closely with the Chicago Police Department, and they have another branch called the Strategic Decision Support Center, which short term for SDSC. SDSC has certain computer models or algorithms that help the Chicago Police Department to distribute their police force at the right location at the right time. We also send FOIA requests to the Chicago Police Department to see what exactly are the computer model or the algorithm they use to distribute their police forces. But I think they actually rejected that one by calling out the urbanism. And then after that, we also know that the city of Chicago have implanted, or the state of Illinois have implanted security cameras all over the state, or in certain counties most likely. And then we also sent FOIA request to them. We also sent to see if how will they use the information they got from the security cameras, and if whether or not they actually implanted security cameras, because we are suspecting that they're using the cameras to spy on people. So these projects are all public affair related and technology related. So it actually invokes me that as technology improves, that our privacy or the surveillance forces around us are also affecting us in a certain way. So I want to say, as a student at Harvey Mudd, maybe a future scientist or tech or data scientist, analyst, to see how our future workplace will be. I get a lot of I actually obtained a lot of information from this internship to see that how our work may affect the public in the future. And I also want to spread that information out to the fellow student to see how your work will be affecting, to consider how your work will be affecting the public. So I'm really grateful that I had this chance with UC Parsons Lab, and I will keep in touch with them about the following FOIA request or the undone FOIA request. So that's pretty much it. Thank you.